Hello there again. Hello, boys and girls. I hope you guys are doing good. I am excited for this video for today. Okay, I made 5 videos today. Yes, I made 5 videos today, and it's 8:17 at the evening in Decatur, Georgia. Decatur, Georgia, 8:17 in the evening. Okay, I'm gonna do this video and we're done for the day for those videos. Okay, question 27. Select from the answers below the slope of a line that is perpendicular to the line 2x minus 2y equals 13. Choose only one option, A, B, C, and D. A is 2, B is -1, C is half, and D is 2/3. Okay, so what is the line? What is the line in those options? Okay, remember those lines, those options represent slopes in a different equation, in a different straight line. So, and we have another equation here. So this one is one equation, and these ones are the slopes of another equation. Okay, so we are going to find out what we're talking about here. Okay, now the theory and the mathematicians said if the two lines are perpendicular, like this, okay, like this, perpendicular at 90 degrees, if the slope of the first line times the slope of the second line equal -1. Okay, so they are perpendicular. If their product, the slopes of the two lines, if we multiply those two slopes, not the equations, not x, not y, the slopes are perpendicular if their products of their slopes are equal to -1. -1. Okay, -1. Okay, so what we do here is we need to find out what is the slope in this one. Okay, and then we multiply the slope of this line, the slope of this line times -1 to see which one of these lines equal the slope which makes both products -1. Okay, well, we'll find out. Okay, now this equation here, we need to kind of flip it and fix it so it looks like y equal mx plus b, y equal mx plus b, y equal mx plus b is the standard equation for a straight line. Standard equation for a straight line. Okay, so we need to flip this thing here so it looks like this one. Okay, we just make it adjustment. Okay, we're not gonna change it, we're just gonna adjust it. So we can do -2y, we can adjust it like this. -2y equal -2x plus 13. So this one here looks like this one here. Okay, so we made it like in a standard form. We didn't solve it yet. Now, what do we do with this is we divide the whole equation by -2. We divide the whole equation by -2. Why? Because you want to get rid of those -2's here and -2's here, so we can have y and x left in the equation. So we get rid of the unnecessary information. Okay, you can do that if you do it in the right way, where you can multiply or divide both sides. Okay, by the same amount. This way you don't change the actual value of the information of the equation. Okay, so divide the whole equation by -2 to get If we divide this equation by -2, what we have left here is y equal, that's what we have left after we divide the whole information, the whole equation by -2. So what we have left here is x minus 13 divided by 2. Okay? If we solve this and divide this by -2, that's what we have left here. Y equal 1x minus 13 over 2. Please try it yourself, okay, to see my answer. Okay, try it, practice it, exercise it, do it, please. Okay, that's why you get better grades in SAT. Now, so the slope here is what? 1. So we got the slope for this one is 1. Okay, the slope is 1. Now, to get the perpendicular line, we need to multiply this one here by any option here in those options to get what? To get -1. So if we multiply this one by which one of these to get -1, the answer is B. The answer is B right here. So to have the product equal -1, so remember we have 2 lines. First line have slope 1, and the second line have one of these 4 options, either 2 or -1 or half or 2/3. So the most obvious one is B, because if we multiply 1, the slope of the first equation, by the slope of the second equation, which is -1, we will have -1 as the product result of the product. Okay, so what we'll have is -1, -1. Okay, -1, and that what makes this equation perpendicular to the equation of whatever the equation here in B. Okay, those 2 lines are perpendicular because the slopes of their 2 lines are -1 if you multiply them by each other, and that's it. That's it. Try it again. Change the equation. Change the numbers. We need a -1 in the answer in order to get perpendicular. Change the values. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Next time we'll have more trivia questions. I know I haven't had trivia questions for the last 3-4 videos, but we will do it next time. Thank you much. Thank you so much. Practice, practice. Have a great night, and we will see you next videos. Thank you.